you're starting at 1, make sure you are there before 1. And then if you are told you have to end in 2 minutes time, please try. Or you are told you have to speak for just 20 minutes, try and not within that time. It either masks or creates your credibility. Now, who is your audience? Your audience are your listeners. You need to know your listeners, you need to know them. You need to connect with your audience. How do you know your audience? Get to know them even before the day that you are going to be standing in front of them. Find out their occupation, find out their age bracket. Because if I'm talking to a group of children, kindergarten children, my language will be different, my examples will be different, even the topic will be different. So get to know your audience, their occupation, their sex. I hope you know that what girls talk about is different from what boys talk about. Hallelujah. If to keep 2 boys here, or 3 or 4 boys, they will talk about cars, they will talk about football, they will talk about money, and what else? They talk about women. Keep girls here, they talk about hair, they talk about nails. Have you ever seen a boy telling his fellow boy, hey, come and see my good hair too? Have you ever seen that? So you need to know your audience because their sex, because it will determine the way to talk with them. You need to understand the language as well. When Prince Charles visited Nigeria, the first speech he gave, he spoke in pidgin English. I didn't want to listen to him. Immediately he started the pidgin English, I sat up. That is a skill from public speaking. You enter into a place, when you go to Yoruba land, they know you are Igbo, they know you are Efe. And immediately you get there, you want to speak, you just go on your knees and say, Ekaro, Adupe, Shedadami, and they know you are not from there. Okay, how many of you know Travis Green, the musician? When he came to Nigeria and he was hosted by Godfrey, Godfrey. How many of you knew that, before that time, knew that Travis Green was not a Nigerian? Alright. But did you listen to the way he sang that song that had Igbo? And did you listen to the reaction from the crowd? The reaction from the crowd was not because of the sound of the song, but because they know he's not a Nigerian. Do you understand what I'm saying? So in public speaking, you get to a place, don't ignore their language. Pick something from their language and you will connect with the